All set for kickoff here at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. Today, two NFC South teams set to tangle between the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers. Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And we're off and running from Charlotte. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Declines the touchback block, and then he can pay in a big way. He's tackled before he can get to the 20.
At their own 15-yard line.
Okay, ready?
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Back. Panthers get 70 Lions. 79 Broncos. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready?
Play action, Sanders. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And the Panthers have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Ready? Hut.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Buying some time right. Completed to his running back. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready up.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. To throw now is Sanders. Brought in right side by Moore. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, able to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Mustang 19. Ready? Cougar 19. Trap 50. Trap 60.
Air it out on 3rd. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays right before the snap. You know, if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Get up. Front row 80.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders has him on the quick hitter. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on 1st down.
At the 46-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9.
Tag. 70 Timberwolves.
Shotgun snap. A give to Robinson. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
I I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
60 Bobcats, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
Sanders now on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
Go! 19, 18. Hot 70, hot 70.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Come on, come on. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 79 Broncos.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Completed over the middle. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. They get 22 on that one. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
At the 18-yard line.
Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
On first down, here's Sanders. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Hot 70, hot 70. Cup 19, Cup 19. Warriors 70. Go.
They'll go play action for Sanders. That's caught. He finds Caden Prather. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Mustang 19. Panther 60, Panther 60.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Get it. Back row 80. Seven Pirates.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. We'll put way too much on that one, Brock. The end zone and out. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. So now on is Younghoe Koo for the Falcons field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Trevor Etienne to return this. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, red. 60 red. 60 red. Hut.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Oh, he drops a touch on the right sideline. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Black ball, ready.
Short pass brought in. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get 6 more on their early advantage.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end showing, but he could stretch that field with the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Panthers drive their lead to 11.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go. Step.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Falcons will have a first.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Come on. Hey. 19, stop. Ready.
Sanders going to throw here on first. He's got it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The scoreboard reads 14-3. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They've got 2nd and 5.
Check the Eagles. Check the Eagles.
Working out of the gun, Sanders finds him over the middle. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
He's got Purdy there for the completion. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he's got 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
79 Broncos. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Mustang 19. Warriors 17.
Third and short here. Sanders. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And his fight is stopped after this 2 yards. Interesting choice coming up here on 4th and short.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you can take a whole bunch of pride in, not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
Here we go. Here we go.
Sanders going to throw on 4th. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Come on, set.
Young working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful.
Ready?
3rd and long for him here. He gets this one to Horn. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
And this isn't too far beyond midfield. It's going to bounce out, looks like at or on the 40. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hit. Pass the 60, pass the 60.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He runs it up to midfield. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 1-score game in the first half. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Jalen Walker firing over to take him down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Set. Hut, hut.
The left side, Sanders has it. Shoves him off. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard
Ready.
line.
Set.
Outright, Leggett makes the ground. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Ready, ready. Blue, go.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. And it's the Panthers, who only need a couple on 2nd and 2.
Ready, set. Ready, ready.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
On the ready.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Hut.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much more exciting.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. He finds Sanders. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Strikers, 3-3. Here we go. Black swap. 45. White. Set, hut.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Ready.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Set, ready. Yellow, 22. Set, go.
Hubbard will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
It's Hubbard again. And this time he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers drive their lead to 11.
Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Here we go. Set.
Here's Sanders now. Able to get it to Moore. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Dale Moore. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Here's Robinson up the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Go. Ready.
They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And he is caught and sent out well behind that line of scrimmage. So 2nd and long coming.
He's forced out of bounds.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
On the double.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Hut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Ready, ready. Blue 32.
He completes it in traffic. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And they could really use a good one here. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Tag. 70 Timberwolves. Let go.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Count. Ready, ready.
Another carry for Robinson. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Go. Tackle.
To the air on first down. Sanders. He brings it in. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a